You're listening to podradio.co.za.
Most of the time, the easy way out is to quit. Whenever things get tough or don't go your way or require a little more effort than usual, you have the option to quit. However, developing the habit of seeing things through, no matter how tough or unpleasant, will not only enrich your life, but also help you to persevere during hardships. In this week's podcast, our Hattie hosts will share their own stories and challenges they had to face in life and how they succeeded by staying committed and not giving up. They will also share their tips on how to see things through in order to become a finisher. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's your girl Asana Mkutyana and we are back at it again. Now in this life we all had challenges obviously, and we all had to face some challenges in our life. So some of the challenges that I had to face in my life was, number one, comparing myself with other people. And this is actually normal, especially in your high school career life, where you find yourself comparing yourself with other people, worrying more about others instead of focusing on yourself. Until I came to the realization that no man, you know what, I need to start focusing on my own life and I'm gonna make it, and in God's time. Until I started trusting God's timing, that's when everything was fine and I focused on myself and put all the energy on myself. Yes. Number two is school, or rather should I say academic validation, because I feel like school on its own is a challenge. Like honestly, it's a huge challenge, and throwing the towel and just giving up is not an option. So one thing I had to stand by was faith, even if sometimes things didn't seem possible, but at the end of the day I always made it. So my tips on how to stay committed and see things through is, number one, pray. You need to pray over your books, pray over your life, pray in general, put God first in whatever you do. Number two, speak to people and ask for help. If you think you're gonna make it through this life alone without asking for help, then you are wrong. There are people who have done this before, like older people who can give you advice just to have it easier. And lastly, I would say read books that are meaningful. There are books that really put a meaning to your life, So yeah, that's my advice. Thank you.
Hi guys, it's Kylie Muton from 11E5. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the challenges I had to face in my everyday life, whether they had to do with my podcast or in my personal life. We all experience challenges in our lives that may limit us from reaching out to certain goals. But for me, some of the challenges I had to face or have faced in the past that I have been able to overcome is fear of judgment of people, self-doubt and lack of confidence. And these are some of the major things I have personally struggled with from achieving my goals. My tips on how to stay committed and see things through are: believe that it is possible, create small changes at a time, break down your big goals into smaller goals so that you can set a realistic expectation for yourself so that you don't lose your confidence. And like Denzel Washington said, dreams without goals are just dreams, and ultimately they fuel disappointment. On the road to achieving your goals, you must apply discipline, but more importantly, consistency, because without commitment, you'll never start, but without consistency, you'll never finish. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Bisisiwe here, and the challenges I had to go through were social anxiety and peer pressure. Social anxiety came to me when I realized how judgmental people could be. I thought that if I stayed in my comfort zone, I wouldn't be judged. So I didn't try new experiences, I didn't try new activities, I didn't do anything because I was scared of being judged. Then I saw this lovely quote after I realized that I was going nowhere with staying in my comfort zone. Better to step out of your comfort zone, enjoy new experiences and not know what's coming your way, than to stick to a routine and be bored with the same results over and over again. It stuck with me because it meant that if you stay in your comfort zone, you have no room to grow. You will never grow in your comfort zone. And as for peer pressure, I was scared that I was going to be judged if I didn't do the exact same thing as everyone else. Hence, the social anxiety. I thought that I had to do everything the exact same as everyone else and not change my route because otherwise they're gonna see me as an outcast and be judged. And I was scared of that. But then I realized that if all people are doing the wrong thing, I cannot always copy what they're doing because that's not the life I want to live as a Christian. So I thought of it as this way. I'd rather stand with God and be judged by others than to stand with people and be judged by God. And if I were to give anyone advice, I would say take it one step at a time and congratulate yourself at every and any milestone. Always congratulate yourself because that step that you took made a huge difference in your life and a huge change. I would also say if you are ever overwhelmed with negative emotions, write it down because writing it down will take a lot of weight off your chest, and I feel like that is a very therapeutic activity to do. Anyways, thank you. Bye.
Hi guys, this is Keisha Orense from 11A1. Some of the challenges I had to face in my life were peer pressure and lack of self-confidence. My tips on how to stay committed and see through things are choosing your friends wisely. While some friends will encourage you to make positive choices, others will try to pressure you to make negative and even destructive choices. Choosing friends that make the right choices themselves will help you to do the same. As for lack of self-confidence, keep developing your mindset. Having a growth mindset can be effective in self-reflection, and it also sets a foundation for how you perceive yourself.
Hey guys, it's Kamu here. Some of the challenges I had to face in my life were struggling with social anxiety and a severe case of depression, mostly because of how school has been and how overwhelming things have been in my surroundings. I think staying true to yourself and always believing that you will make it through and things will get better is the easiest way and the best way to keep you going. It's always best to have a positive mindset when doing tough things. And as for the social anxiety, I realized that I have to be a bit out of my comfort zone to do things, and I have to be more comfortable with my surroundings, which helped a lot. And I saw the positive and negative and some of the negative things, but that helped a lot to become who I am today.
Hi guys, it's Layla, and some of the challenges I had to face in my life were bullying. I realized in grade 5 that enough is enough and that I have a voice and I can stand up for myself, and that no one should drag me down for the way I am and the way I was and the way I looked, and that sometimes it might be hard venting to a teacher you might trust, but it can help. At the end of the day, it can make a difference. And my tips on how to stay committed and see things through are by not accepting negative comments. And if you have a negative thought or negative mindset, try to do something that will cheer you up. Do a hobby that you know that will make you feel good about yourself. And don't accept that you are not enough. You are enough. And realizing you are beautiful in your own way, and that no one can change who you are, and that don't need to change for anyone, and that you can make a difference. Thank you.
And that's it up, guys. I hope you've enjoyed our podcast on commitment. Tune in again next week for our podcast on self-love. Bye!